Kamangu Basudi Nehemie. Hi guys, this is me, Kamangu Basudi Nehemie, and I'm reacting to the Indiana Pacers vs Oklohoma City Thunder Game 7. And yeah, it was a good game. We watched it live. Uh, I visited Tyrese Halliburton's leg as it popped while he was trying to get a layup in. Yeah, it was peak for Tyrese Halliburton as he got 3 consecutive threes to uh, to 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 lead the game. And he was on the floor crying out for help as his leg popped off while his Achilles was fucked. And yeah um the end of Pacers were not on it as they were sluggish and slow in the first half. In the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton had a good start to the game. Had 12 points in the first 7 minutes, and yeah, he was playing. Socks on. He could manage. He was able to manage the game, and no one could stop him. And yeah, he was successful. Then his injury happened, and yeah, it went over his head. Um, TJ McConnell had a good game, but it wasn't enough to beat the OKC Thunder. The OKC Thunder had everything. The OKC Thunder's press was good. They maintained the high line. They were able to stop the Indian Pacers from scoring. They were able to stop the Indian Pacers offense, and they managed to run around. They managed to run around the court and have their say and be able to get buckets. And yeah, TJ McConnell was able to get buckets, but he wasn't opposed enough in the attack to help the Pacers from scoring. And yeah, Pascal Siakam was the only one able to keep it going for the Pacers, as he was the only light that was able to shine. But funny enough, didn't get enough points to help the Pacers win the game, as they wanted to win it. But yeah, the Pacers looked slow, tired, lethargic, leggy, and the Pacers were outdone by the OKC Thunder pulled out, and they had a good night. The OKC Thunder had 25, 22, 34, 22 in the first in the whole quarters. Yeah, and it looked good as they equaled to 103, and the Indian Pacers had 91, which was how poor, but they were able to come back. And they managed to score. The Indian Pacers hang on to a lifeline for it, and they were able to get back into it, but they were slow, and they weren't able to manage the time wisely. And yeah, the Indian Pacers were able to keep up with the speed of the Oklohoma Thunder, and yeah, they weren't able to manage the offensive prowl, and then the Pacers weren't good enough, and yeah, the Pacers lost 91-103. They lost by 12 points, and yeah, the Oklohoma Thunder won it on all defense. The Oklohoma Thunder Shai Gilegous Alexander was the main player. He started out, he had 29 points, 8 out of 27 field goals, 12 out of 12 free throws, and he was good. He played good and did well. And yeah, congrats to the OKC. They really deserved it. They were a really good team. 81 wins and 18 losses, which is a really good regular season start. And shout out to Shai Gilegous Alexander, as he had regular season MVP and Finals MVP, and retained the scoring title on the bounce, back of the bounce. And yeah, on the bounce as it proved costly, and Shai Gilegous Alexander was pulling the strings. He was the main man for the effort, and yeah, he came clutch and he was able to score and managed to have it his own way, and they weren't able to touch him, and they were able they weren't able to stop him. Shai Gilegous Alexander was all over the place as they couldn't touch him, and yeah, they couldn't stop him. He was unstoppable, and yeah, Shai Gilegous Alexander was balling outside. He made Pascal Siakam, just numbered TJ McConnell. Shai Gilegous Alexander was able to shoot inside the middle of the court, mid-ranges, get his mid-ranges in, and layups in, and free throws in, and he was able to help his team score. And yeah, he was able to win the Oklohoma City Thunder Game. And yeah, the Oklohoma City Thunder were able to win the game, and yeah, they had it going. They had it going, and they were able to play it cool, and they managed to play it well, and yeah, the Pacers didn't have enough in their firepower to stop the OKC going. And Haters don't get enough. OKC able to fight the whole OKC on the rate and touchdown on the rate. And OKC able to play a good game. I score on the break, and OKC were able to penetrate the ball, and they were able to defend and score on the break. And Shai Gilegous Alexander was a star man. He was balling out there. He made TJ McConnell look bad every time he had the ball. TJ McConnell knew that the ball was going to go in, and no one could stop him. And Shai Gilegous Alexander was a cool man in the room. And yeah, by the second half, it was already 62-53, and by the third quarter, it was already 83 to 51. The thing got further away from them as the momentum slipped from them, and yeah, the game got even further away from the Pacers, and the Pacers didn't know what they were doing, and they had lost every momentum, and yeah, the Pacers didn't look like they were ready for it, and the Oklohoma City Thunder were able to make more pressure on them, and they were able to deliver, and they were able to score more points, and they were able to get the scoring on, and they were able to let their shots flow in, and they were able to be good, and they managed to be good and clutch, and yeah, the only Pacers just had no space for them, and yeah, the Oklohoma City Thunder came up on all fours, and they were able to launch their shots, and they were able to get on the scoring, and they managed to get Alex Caruso on board. They managed to get Legent Thoughts on board. They managed to get Jalen Williams on the scoring sheet. They managed to get Hartenstein on the scoring sheet. They managed to get Chet Holmgren on the scoring sheet, and it was a good overall performance by the Thunder. And the Thunder proved costly. They proved well that they are the champions, and yeah, they truly deserve it. And shout out to Mike Dognart and Scott this recipe. They're vice chairman for the Thunder. I hope they continue their long run. And yeah, LKC are forced to be reckoned with now, and they look like they're gonna take over for the next 3 years. And yeah, LKC are a born threat now. Now they have in the offense, the Thunder are able to dominate in the long run, and yeah, they're able to win games now, and they look good. And yeah, that's my preview. That's my reaction to the Indiana Pacers of Oklahoma City Thunder, or the Oklahoma City Thunder. You had us all praying for your win, and yeah, the long way to continue. Yeah. Kamangu Basudi Nehemie. Peace. Look me on.